everyone, I'm Rebecca from the Good Stitchery. I'm here today with just kind of a fun video for me. I'm gonna go pick up something really fun today, and this is Skipper, also known as Skippy. He will not leave me alone and he keeps knocking against the tripod, but you'll probably hear him in the background. He's very vocal. So tomorrow I am heading out with my sister to pick up stuff. I don't want to call it stuff, we'll say something for me, something for her. It's about an hour and a half away, so I just wanted to film this ahead of time because it's a little easier. Skipper, if you're gonna come up, come up. Hi, my pants are not your scratching post. Come here, you're a little brat. All right, so yeah, we're heading out tomorrow to head up north and pick up something very special that relates to something I've wanted to do since I was literally 12 years old. Cats, I swear to God. All right. So yeah, I don't really want to say too much about it because I think it'll be more fun when I reveal it to you in the car after I pick it up. But basically I've had like a long-term life goal related to spinning yarn, and this is step 2. Step 1 lives upstairs, and I have never actually shown him in a video, and he will be in this video as well. We're gonna have to talk about him, but yeah, we'll talk about all of that. Basically, in this video, we're going to talk more about why me and Mike and my sister and my brother-in-law bought this house, and our long-term plans, and my long-term plans. And you're gonna get to see something very cute, I hope. So I'm gonna turn this off, and then tomorrow we will check back in. Okay, we're on our way back from our adventure. You can't really see them that well in the cat crate, but when we get home, I will take them out and we will talk about what I picked up today. I am very excited, and the noises you hear in the background are just my nephews. They all had to ride up with us. Maybe you can see a little bit. So yeah, we will get back to the studio and we will talk about it. All right, so here's the big reveal. This is one of 2. So basically what I went to pick up was a pair of female English Angoras. So let me pull her over here so you can see her. We decided to name all of my Angoras after different types of tea. So this is Gunpowder Green. Mike got to pick the names this time. I wrote down a list of different teas and he picked the different names. So this is Gunpowder Green. We've had her here, I think 3 days. I'm just gonna do her daily combing. I've seen mixed advice online for English Angoras on how to take care of their fur. So I've been taking them out every day to comb them. But after I get where are you going? After I get a feel for how their fur grows out, I might be able to reduce the groomings a little bit. I'm not sure. She doesn't really seem to be that matty. Okay, come here. Come here. Stay with me for a minute. Okay. As you can see, she has these white markings. I'm pretty sure she carries the Vienna gene, and her sister as well, because her eyes are not brown. They're almost a blue. I don't know if you can see them, which is pretty interesting. I was not expecting that when I got her. In the pictures I saw of her online before I went to pick her up, you couldn't really see the eye color. So I definitely was not expecting blue eyes. So yeah, this one is Gunpowder. And if she behaves for a minute, I can talk. So she's still getting used to me, but she is pretty friendly, all things considered. She's not that hard to get out of the cage. And her sister's pretty similar. All right, so I wanted for a long time, like since 2012 at least, to raise my own fiber animal. And originally we were going to get a property with more land so I could do sheep, but that isn't really possible here. There's not enough land for that. But we do have an attached barn that is relatively climate controlled, or will be by the time I'm done. You can hear some nailing and hammering outside. My brother-in-law is working on some rabbit related things in the barn. But once everything is sealed up and safe in there, I can start keeping a small, I think rabbits are called a flock, small flock of Angora rabbits, and processing fiber into yarn and yarn into objects. So scarves, hats, that sort of stuff. Yeah, this is gunpowder. English Angoras are relatively small, so she won't give me too much per year, but she is very soft. I'm hoping to mostly specialize in French Angoras. I'm on a wait list for some to arrive in March. So I should be getting a boy and 2 girls, I think. But it also depends on how the genders work out for that litter, so we shall see how that goes. Well, litters, it's 2 litters. They're not related to each other. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. I also have another Angora upstairs. So what I did was I wanted to make sure I could handle taking care of an Angora and the fiber before I brought home a whole bunch of them. So back in the beginning of December, I adopted a special needs German Angora. He's huge, okay? Like, this one's gonna be like, I don't know, 6-7 pounds. His breed tops out at like 12 pounds. He's quite large, but he has fully splayed legs, so all 4 legs just go off in kind of random directions, and his mobility is not great. He is, however, a very sweet rabbit. He is completely bonded to Mike and will wiggle out of the cage when we open the door to go sit in Mike's lap. He loves Mike. And he's very easy to groom. German Angora fur is very low mat fur compared to, well, I don't know what to compare it to because I haven't really had that much experience. I don't think she's gonna mat too much. Just in the 3 days that she's been here, her fur has, since I've been grooming it every day, gotten really fluffy and soft. And I haven't really noticed any mats other than, you know, around her back area, which is pretty normal. But I haven't noticed anything significant. And I'm not hurting her. Her back legs are on the table. I'm just have my hand under her shoulders to keep her from escaping. She's fine. She's pretty chill, honestly. I have to catch her sister next, so I'm going to pause for a moment and go get the other girl. And I'll be right back. Alright, here's the other new girl. So her T name is Silver Needle. I feel like her fur is maybe a little bit more prone to matting than her sister, but it's also possible that as she grows that'll change a little bit. I'm not sure. I think she's a little floppier than her sister. A little bit easier to handle. Alright, let's give you a basic comb down. Nothing too fancy. I don't want to stress them out too much, but I also just want to avoid matting if possible. Hay in particular gets stuck in the fur pretty easily, and they need a lot of hay. Hay is necessary so they get enough fiber, so they don't get blocked up on their own fur. Alright, I'm actually not sure if this pair are the type that molt or the type I have to clip. I say that because I've read both things about English Angora, and I'm not sure if it's like on an individual basis or what. So I will just kind of keep an eye on them, and when their fur starts getting long, we'll see what happens. For some breeds of Angora, once it gets to a certain length, the fur like stops itself, kind of like how some Shetland sheep rue. So it like cuts itself down and then it just kind of comes off and puffs. But others you have to clip. Like the German Angora upstairs I have to clip. But I don't know about her. So yeah, we shall see. So yeah, I'll have these 2 English Angora. And I have hopefully 3 French Angora coming. And then of course the German Angora upstairs who has special needs, so he lives in my bedroom so that we can keep a close eye on him and help him out throughout the day. But these two should be fine. She's also Vienna marked. As you can see, she has the white markings and like a bluish color to her eyes, which is really interesting. Like, show yourself off. You're so cute. Look at you. Oh, it's so soft. But yeah, that is my plan. That is what we are working with. My sister is working on a different plan involving a different type of rabbit. She has chosen silver foxes. So the barn's going to be divided into two separate rabbit areas. Her rabbit area and my rabbit area, with very different purposes. She already has hers in the barn because they were raised outside. So they are fine in the barn, even though it's not temperature controlled yet. But these are raised inside, so they're staying with me for a bit longer, which is fine because they're also really small right now. And I want to get them up to a bigger size before I worry about them being in a different location. I want to be able to check on them every day, keep a close eye on them. So yeah, once the rabbit room is more built and set up, I'll be able to take a camera outside and show you some of that. I say outside, it's just another room. It's a shed. It's actually right through, you okay? Right through that door. And you can come over here. You're fine. I'm gonna adjust the camera. Okay. So yeah, they're just gonna be right in it. There's a door right in my studio. I go right through that door. Rabbits are all gonna be right there. And I can take care of them every day, do the grooming as necessary for each breed. My understanding is that English need the most grooming, and then French and German need less. Not sure where satin falls in there, but we shall see. I will have to see how that goes, so I'll update you on that. But yeah, that's what I did this week. These were not super planned. The ones that are arriving in March were planned, obviously, because I'm on a wait list, but these two came up. They're so cute, and their colors are exactly what I was looking for. Her color is really cool. I don't know if you can see it, but the base of the fur is white, and then it goes up to silver, which is really cool. So yeah, this one's silver needle. The other one is gunpowder green. And the boy upstairs is named Fig Newton. I guess I forgot to mention him. He was before the tea name decision, but all of the other pet rabbits in the house have food names. So there's Churro, Bon Bon, and Fig Newton, or Figgy. We usually call him Figgy. So yeah, that's about it. Like I said, I'll show you more as we get the area set up and as more rabbits come. And hopefully when I get a grooming day, so depending on if they need to be clipped or if they're going to molt for me, when I get a grooming day, I'll be able to do that as a video as well. So you'll get to see that. Hopefully, well, if they molt, it'll probably be around the 3-month mark, so a month from now. If I have to clip them, I'm gonna wait a little longer. We'll see. They're just so small right now. I want them to grow a little more, get them on a higher protein food. I'm not super happy with the food that the breeder had them on. They need more than that at this age, and Angora in general need a much higher protein food anyways. So she had them on a 14% protein. They need more like an 18 or 19. I wasn't too happy about that, but it's okay. We'll get them switched over after they're fully settled in, and hopefully their fur will grow really nicely and hasn't been messed up too much by being on the wrong feed. So I'm gonna end here. I will see y'all again soon, and thank you so much for watching.